In the mist-shrouded realms of the Norse, dreams were not mere flights of fancy, but gateways to divine wisdom. To close one's eyes was to step into a world where gods and spirits whispered their truths, where the veil between mortal and immortal grew thin. The sagas tell of kings guided by nocturnal visions, of farmers warned by spectral visitors, and of entire clans whose fates were shaped by the images that danced behind sleeping eyelids. Imagine a warrior, his head resting upon his shield on the eve of battle. As he slumbers, a raven circles overhead, its wings casting shadows across a blood-stained field. This was no idle nightmare, but a message from the gods themselves, a portent to be heeded with the utmost gravity. For the Norse, to dismiss such a vision was to court disaster, to invite the wrath of fate itself. The annals of Norse history are replete with tales of those who acted upon their dreams. Take Gudrun of the Valsunga saga, who dreamed of a magnificent hawk with golden feathers, only to see it slain, premonition of her husband's betrayal and death. Consider King Harald Hardrada, who, on the night before the Battle of Stamford Bridge, dreamed of his own demise, yet marched to meet his fate with the stoic courage of a true Viking. These nightly visions often spoke in a language of symbols, recurring motifs that echoed through the collective unconscious of the Norse people. Wolves prowled at the edges of dreams, harbingers of strife and conflict. Blood-stained pristine snow, a crimson warning of violence to come. Storms raged across dreamscapes, signaling upheaval and change. Each image was a thread in the tapestry of fate, waiting to be unraveled by those with the sight to see. And who better to interpret these cryptic messages than the Volvas, the seeresses of the north? These women, revered and feared in equal measure, bore the weighty responsibility of deciphering the will of the gods. With staff in hand and prophecy on their lips, they would enter trances, peering into the mists of time to glean wisdom from dreams and visions. Their words could sway the decisions of kings and alter the course of history. Dreams held particular power when they came as warnings before great battles or impending deaths. It was said that those marked for Valhalla might dream of Valkyries, shield maidens of Odin, riding through storm-tossed skies. Others might see the Norns, weavers of fate, cutting the threads of life. Such visions were not to be taken lightly, for they often heralded a warrior's final journey to the halls of the slain. At the heart of this dream-soaked cosmology stood Odin, the Allfather, master of wisdom and magic. It was believed that Odin himself, in his endless quest for knowledge, would send visions across the boundary between worlds. His ravens, Hugin and Munin, thought and memory, were said to fly across the 9 realms, gathering secrets to whisper into the ears of sleeping mortals. To receive a dream from Odin was both a blessing and a burden, for his wisdom often came at a price. The legacy of dream interpretation did not fade with the twilight of the gods. It lingered in the folklore of Scandinavia, where even today, some still seek meaning in the symbols of their sleep. Ancient dream books passed down through generations offer keys to unlock the mysteries of the night. The boundary between waking and dreaming remains a place of power and possibility, echoing the beliefs of those long-ago ancestors who saw visions as bridges to the divine. For the Norse, a dream foretelling death or victory carried as much weight as the sworn oath of a kinsman. To ignore such a vision was to turn one's back on the wisdom of the ages, to stumble blindly into an uncertain future. Yet dreams, like the gods themselves, could be fickle and mysterious. A vision misinterpreted could lead to folly, as surely as one heeded could lead to triumph. In the sagas, we find tales of those who trusted their dreams and those who dismissed them. Some rose to greatness, guided by the whispers of the night. Others fell into ruin, having failed to heed the warnings sent by fate. The choice, as always, lay in mortal hands, to trust in the unseen, or to forge ahead, relying on earthly wisdom alone. As we stand at the crossroads of past and present, the echoes of Norse dream lore still resonate. In a world of science and reason, do we dare to listen to the murmurs of our sleeping minds? Can we find truth in the symbols that dance behind our eyelids? Or are they merely the random firings of neurons, signifying nothing? The mists of time may have shrouded the ancient ways, but the allure of dreams remains. In our own quests for meaning, do we not sometimes find ourselves seeking patterns in the chaos of our nightly visions? Perhaps in those twilight moments between sleeping and waking? we too can catch a glimpse of something greater, a flash of insight, a warning, or a promise of things to come. Seekers of wisdom, what would you do if faced with a dream of portent? Would you trust in the vision, allowing it to guide your path? Or would you cast it aside, choosing to face the unknown without the counsel of the night? The choice is yours, as it has always been for those who dare to dream. As the raven's wing brushes the edge of your consciousness and the wolf's howl echoes in the distance, remember that dreams have power for those who believe. They are the bridges between worlds, the whispers of the gods, the keys to unlocking the mysteries of fate. Will you heed their call? If the wisdom of the Norse still stirs your soul, if you yearn to explore the realms of dream and prophecy, then join us on this journey into the mists of time. Subscribe to our channel, where we delve deep into the lore of the ancients and seek to unravel the secrets of the universe. And in the comments below, share your thoughts. Do you believe that dreams can hold truth? Have you ever experienced a vision that seemed more than mere fancy? Your stories, like the sagas of old, may hold keys to understanding the great mysteries that surround us. For in the end, we are all dreamers, standing at the threshold of the unknown. Will you step through and embrace the wisdom of the night? The choice, seekers, is yours.